Hello dear student, I am Saroj Sahare, Assistant Professor Anand Niketan College Varora, and in this session we will learn about the carbon anions in organic chemistry, which is part of special paper 1 organic chemistry. In this lecture we will study about the carbon anions, what are the carbon anions and how its stability determined. So a carbon anion is an anion in which carbon has an unshared pair of electrons and bears a negative charge, usually with 3 substituents for a total of 8 electrons. What does it mean? It means that in any compound, carbon forming 4 bonds with 4 other substituents. For example, R3CH. In this compound, carbon forming 4 bonds. But in case of a carbon anion, it is forming only 3 bonds with 3 different substituents and bears a unshared pair of electrons, and hence it has total 8 electrons in its valence shell. Now in this reaction the B is stand for the base. So when we react this carbon compound having hydrogen, base is abstracting this hydrogen and this compound is going to convert into the R3C minus, means a carbon anion. So this carbon anion is the conjugated base of this compound and its compound is called as a carbon acid. A carbon anion is reactive intermediates in many organic chemistry reactions. For example, the carbon anion is not a neutral compound, it is anion, hence it is the intermediate compound. Now the characteristics of carbon anions, the hybridization and geometry. So the carbon anion has the 3 bonds with 3 different substituents and one is the lone pair. Hence the carbon is sp3 hybridized and having the geometry is pyramidal geometry. Now the carbon anion has the 8 electron in its outermost shell. Okay, 6 from these 3 bonds and 2 from the unshared pair of electron. So carbon anion has the total 8 electrons in its outermost orbit and hence its octet is complete. Now because of having this unshared pair of electrons, it is bearing this negative charge and hence it behaves as a nucleophile. As we all know that these all the electrons are not a unpaired electron but they are paired one. Okay, this unshared pair of electrons is also paired electron and the bonded electrons are also paired, hence it is diamagnetic in character. Again, as we know, if there is a homolytic fission of carbon bond, then the molecules or the compounds which are generated are radicals. But when the heterolytic fission is there, the anions are anion or cation. Okay, ions are anion or cation. So this carbon anion is formed by the heterolytic fission of any carbon hydrogen bond. Now as we know, these behave as a nucleophile and hence it is capable to react with an electrophile. So these are the characteristics of carbon anions. Now, how we can generate the carbon anion? So the carbon having the proton or hydrogen, if we react the compound with any base, base is abstracting this hydrogen and the new anion or ion which is generated, it is nothing but the carbon anion. Okay, so as it contains a negative charge, it will behave as a nucleophile and hence it is used in the formation of new carbon carbon bond. So this is the carbon anion formation. Now a carbon anion is nucleophile and its stability and reactivity determined by the several factors. For example, the first one is the inductive effect, then hybridization of the charge bearing atom, and another one is the resonance phenomena or resonance effect. So we will see the one by one effect. First of all is the inductive effect. Stability of alkyl anions can be explained by inductive effect. Okay. The greater the number of alkyl group attached to the carbon atom bearing negative charge, lesser is the stability. So, see the first structure of primary carbon anion. In this case, this carbon bearing negative charge is attached with the one methyl group. Hence, it is primary. Then, in another case, it is attached with the two methyl group. Hence, it is secondary. And in third case, it is attached with the 3-methyl group, hence it is tertiary. Now, as the alkyl group are increasing, what is happening? As the alkyl groups are increasing, the carbon electron density on this carbon anion is increases. Why? Because this methyl or alkyl groups are the electron donating group. Hence, if the alkyl groups are increases, the electron density on this carbon anion is increases. Hence, the stability is decreases. It means that the primary anion is more stable than secondary and then tertiary anion. So, lesser the alkyl groups attached to the this carbon anion, more is the stability of carbon anion. Now, the another one, carbon anion increases in stability with an increase in the amount of S character. Okay, for example, if carbon anion is bonding with another carbon with 3 bonds, means sp hybridization, 2 bonds with sp2 hybridization, and a single bond means sp3 hybridization. So, as the sp3 in this sp3 hybridization, the S character is only 25% and P3 means P character is 75%. As we go towards the double bond, the S character is 33% and P character is the 66%. And as we go for the triple bond, sp hybridization means S is 50% and P is also 50%. So, as we go from the single bond to triple bond, what is happening? S character is increases and hence the stability of the carbon anion is also increases. Why? Because stability of carbon anion is directly proportional to the percentage of S character of carbon anionic carbon. Okay. Now, effect of resonance. A carbon anion is stabilized by the resonance. What it means that? It is means that if the double bond is located at the alpha position of the anionic carbon. Okay. Means what is the position of this anion? Okay, if the double bond is present on the alpha carbon. For example, in this structure you can see, for example, in second structure, this is the anionic position, and from this position the next carbon is alpha carbon which is double bonded. On the another side also there is a alpha carbon which is double bonded. So if the next position or the alpha carbon is the doubly bonded carbon of the anionic carbon, what is happening? The negative charge can be delocalized through resonance. Okay, and because of this delocalization of this negative charge, the carbon anion stability increases because the negative charge is over diffuses over the molecule. Okay, so as there are many resonating structure, the stability of the carbon anion is increases with this resonating structure. So if the molecule showing resonance means the stability of this carbon anion is more. So these are all the three factors about the stability of carbon anion. Now, as we all know, the carbon anion is reactive intermediate and it is formed in many of the reaction. Then carbon acids. So as we have know that any carbon compound containing hydrogen, and if this hydrogen is abstracted by the base, the carbon anion is formed. and carbon anion is the conjugated base and the compound is known as carbon acid. So the acidity of this carbon anion or the hydrogen containing that carbon is depend or corresponding to the pK value. Okay. For example, any molecule containing a CH can lose a proton forming the carbon anion. Okay. तो कोणताही जर कंपाऊंड असेल ज्याच्यामध्ये काय प्रेझेंट आहे कार्बन आणि हायड्रोजन बॉन्ड, जर तो हायड्रोजन काय झाला लूज झाला तर रिमेनिंग जो कंपाऊंड आहे त्याला आपण काय म्हणू कार्बन anion. Hence any hydrocarbon containing CH bond can be considered an acid. Okay. कुठलाही हायड्रोकार्बन असेल ज्याच्यामध्ये काय प्रेझेंट असेल कार्बन हायड्रोजन बॉन्ड त्याला आपण काय म्हणू कार्बन ऍसिड. आणि त्याची ऍसिडिटी किती आहे हे कशावरून ठरवू आपण तर त्याच्या पीके व्हॅल्यू वरून. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, methane is certainly not an acid. It is classically meaning it to estimate pK value 56. Okay. For example, if we take the acetic acid, its pK value is 4.76. What does it mean? It means that the pK value is less, the acid or the acidic character is more. Okay. So methane is less acidic. Why? Because its pK value is 56, and acetic acid is more acidic. Why? Because its pK value is 4.76. There is a one table for this pK value and we will compare the other compounds. For example, in this case we can see methane has the pK value 56, ethane has the pK value 50. Okay. Then as the aromatic character increases, what is happening? The stability of carbon anion is more and it will behave as a carbon stability increases and it will behave as a carbon anion, and hence the acidic character increases. Okay, so as we compare methane and ethane, they are less acidic, but as we go towards the benzene and toluene, okay, the acidic pK value is decreases and hence the acidity of this compound is increases. Okay, now if we go again for ethanol or aniline, because of they are attached with some electronegative atom, for example in aniline nitrogen and in ethanol oxygen, these are also responsible for the stability of the carbon anion and increases the acidic value of this carbon acid. Again, if we compare the acetone, okay, acetone has a C double bond O character, and because of this also the acidic pK value decreases and acidic character increases. Again we go for acetyl acetone, the pK value again decreases and acidic character increases. So these are the some reasons why the pK value decreases and the acidic character of this carbon acid increases, because it is somewhat related with the stability of this carbon anion. Now, when the anion is aromatic, as we have discussed, it will show the resonance phenomena and carbon anion is more stable. Hence, the acidic character increases. When the carbon anion is surrounded by some strongly electronegative atom, okay, for example, nitrogen or oxygen, what is happening? The negative charge of this carbon anion is stabilized by or diffused on those electronegative atom, for example, oxygen or nitrogen, and hence the stability is increases and showing the again strongly carbon acid character. Now if suppose the carbon anion has the carbonyl carbon next, okay, means carbon anion has the carbonyl carbon next as the next carbon, okay, or the next carbonyl group, what is happen? The acidity is also increases because the negative charge is shared by this carbonyl group. Okay. Hence, the acidity of carbonyl compounds is the important driving force in many organic reactions such as aldol reaction. Okay. So, the acidity of these carbonyl compounds, it's depend on the stability of this carbon anion and also on the alpha protons present in this carbonyl carbon, which is useful in many organic reactions. So this is about the carbon anion, its stability, and the carbon acids and their acidic character. Thank you for watching the video.